The armor of focus was most commonly worn by younger warriors seeking to hone their skills.
What's up everyone, we are back with another Godfall build video. My name is Ian and welcome to Fun Guy Gaming TV. The Valor plate we're going to be taking a look at today is called Greyhawk. Greyhawk's passive trait gives him 10% Soulshatter buildup, thus giving him the title, the God of Soulshatter. I'm also going to be showing you guys how I spec for this build and how it's going to revolve around the Soulshatter skill while making him as tanky as possible with decent amount of DPS. But before we get into today's video, if you guys are new here and want to stay up to date with all the upcoming Godfall videos, then be sure to subscribe to the channel. I'm going to be posting Godfall videos every single week, so stay tuned for that. And with that being said, let's jump right into it. Okay, so let's take a look at my stats and break it all down so you guys can see what I'm working with Greyhawk at level 41. For my attributes, I have my might at 1249, I have my spirit at 1214, and my vitality I have at 985. That's not bad for not being level 50. My primary DPS is 250, my secondary DPS is 242, and my max HP is 1851. For my combat, my critical hit chance is at 14%, my critical hit bonus damage is at 197%, my weak point bonus damage is at 118%. And for my ailments, I pretty much have none since I'm running Soulshatter build. Now as far as my weapons go, I'm using Ravenia's Crescent Glaive, which is a legendary polearm that deals 126 physical DPS, and its primary trait is apply stasis whenever you hit a weak point. And for its second traits, we have 18% weak point damage, 17% critical hit damage, and 6% chance to inflict bleed. And for my second weapon, I have the epic warhammer, the Wailing Fury, and it does 118 physical DPS. This warhammer's primary trait is gain the greater blessing of infusion whenever you breach an enemy. Its secondary traits are 14% timing attack damage, 17% critical hit damage. Both weapons are very solid for this build, and I'm actually searching for a physical damage dealing weapon with Soulshatter buildup, so that's pretty much what I'm currently farming for. And now for my amulet, which I'm running an epic amulet called Sunwave Pendant, which gives me 86 spirit, and its primary trait is whenever you Soulshatter an enemy, gain 1% Archon Fury charge and 38% Archon Fury charge speed for 10 seconds. Its secondary traits are 11% overhealth gained by banners and 5% chance to inflict shock. For my charm, I have an epic Lion's Tasselman, and this charm gives me 60 might, and its primary trait is whenever you perform a critical hit, you gain 4% weapon technique charge and 24% weapon technique charge speed for 10 seconds. Its primary traits are 7% Soulshatter buildup and 11% polarity attack bonus weapon damage. For rings, the first one I'm running is a rare ring called Predator's Band. This ring's primary trait is apply the marks of fragility to nearby enemies whenever you activate Archon's Fury. Its secondary trait is 6% weapon technique charge speed. The second ring is called Guardian's Ring, and the primary trait on this one is gain 7% shield charge whenever you parry an enemy. The secondary trait is 19% Archon's Fury damage. And for my Lifestone, I'm rocking the legendary Lifestone called Cosmic Aetherstone. This bad boy's primary trait is 45% Archon's Fury charge speed and 92 Archon Fury damage. That's pretty cool. Its secondary traits are 24% damage to chilled enemies, 10% Soulshatter buildup, and 17% weak point damage. And last but not least, the banner. And this one's called Misa's Banner Roll, which is an epic banner that gives me 22% critical hit chance and 49% critical hit damage. Its secondary traits are 15% weak point damage and 4% critical hit chance. Now, let's take a look at my skills. For my skills, since this Valor plate's passive is Soulshatter, that's what I'm going to be prioritizing, along with critical hit chance and critical hit damage. With this build, I didn't go for maxed out breach, but instead I wanted to get my vitality, spirit, and might to level 3 so I can get that plus 60 bump. then pushing it further to get the skill all stats to level 3, gaining the 20% bump. Then I focus on Rampage because here's the thing. To build up Soulshatter, you need to hit the enemies with light attacks and the northern technique. And to apply Soulshatter, you use heavy attacks with the southern technique. So since I'm going to be doing lots of light attacks, stacking up Soulshatter, I might as well activate Rampage so that I can get that plus 20% extra damage. It just makes sense. The next skill I'll be focusing up leveling up is weapon technique so I can get that charge speed and damage up. So that's pretty much everything that I'm prioritizing on the Greyhawk Soulshatter build. And just as a reminder with Soulshatter, whenever you go into a boss fight or say like the Towers of Trials, just remember to always build up Soulshatter with using light attacks and northern techniques before using your heavy attacks and southern technique. That way you can always optimize for high damage outputs with Soulshatter. And quickly, I just wanted to show you guys my augments since I didn't show them in my last video, because actually I just haven't had the best of luck getting good augments. But with Greyhawk, the first augment I'm using is a rare augment called Focus, and this has 5 Drain and 63 Might, and its primary trait is gain 26 over health whenever you perform a critical hit, and the second trait is plus 20% weapon technique damage. My second augment is an epic augment called Respite, which the primary trait is gain 2% banner charge whenever you Soulshatter an enemy. The secondary traits are 21% shield damage and 11% over health gain from banners. And the last augment is called Frostfire, which is a rare augment that gives me 29% critical hit damage during Rampage, and the secondary gives me 8% Soulshatter buildup. But yeah guys, that's pretty much my Greyhawk build. If you guys found this video useful, leaving a like is very much appreciated, and be sure to hit that subscribe button as well because like I said, I'll be posting Godfall videos every single week, so stay tuned for that. I hope you all have a great day, and like always, I will see you on the next one. Peace out.